Earlier this week, President Trump turned his criticism toward an unlikely subject, Pope Leo. The president wrote in part on Truth Social, quote, "Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy." The Pope spoke out publicly against the war with Iran, and the Pope said he is spreading the message of the church and has no fear of the Trump administration. But we've already seen some potential fallout. Police in Illinois responded to a bomb threat at the home of the Pope's brother. Authorities say they found no explosives, but the incident remains under investigation. It's unclear whether the threat was in direct response to Pope Leo's comments, but the timing has sparked speculation they are connected. Joining us now is Michael O'Loughlin. He is the executive editor of the National Catholic Reporter. The war with Iran is already so politically fraught. So what kind of backlash could the president face now that he's attacking the Pope and also posting these controversial AI images of himself online?
When President Trump attacked the Pope over the weekend, there was an immediate reaction from Catholics in the United States and around the world who took issue with attacking Pope Leo, the first Pope of the United States. Pope Leo responded by saying he was talking about Catholic principles, that he's not a politician. President Trump kept the story going today, telling reporters earlier that he felt like he had to attack Pope Leo because of his opposition to the war in Iran. So this story keeps going. I think U.S. Catholics are offended whether they supported President Trump or not. So we'll have to see how they react come November when they have the chance to vote at the ballot box about what they think about this attack.
How does the Pope typically approach a divisive issue like a war?
Pope Leo has talked about Catholic principles. He said that he is upholding the gospel, that he wants ordinary Catholics to apply those principles in the public square. He said that he's not a politician. But President Trump is approaching Pope Leo as if he is another Democratic politician and using methods that have worked in politics, but seem to be hitting some resistance here with Pope Leo being a religious leader and not a political leader.
Do you see this causing long-term damage between the U.S. and Vatican?
It certainly seems like the relationship is pretty chilly right now. Both the president and vice president have attacked the Pope, who's from the United States, who understands the cultural and political context here. I can't imagine that this will be easily healed, though Pope Leo does want to continue to engage Catholics in his home country. So I think there's a chance for healing and forgiveness. Of course, it's the Pope, so he's all about forgiveness and charity. But we'll have to see if the White House is willing to offer an apology for this sort of attack on Pope Leo.
Michael O'Loughlin, thank you.